Wicked is finally here. Let's talk about the power of the media tour using Wicked Part 1. For over a year, we've been watching post production of this film come to life. We've seen Defying Gravity in a Google ad, right? We saw Google phones singing to one another. We saw Alexis TX zooming through Oz like Alphabet on her broomstick. And of course, who can forget the commercial of Cynthia Erivo in the middle of Target just singing her heart out? The paid marketing behind this campaign has been incredibly strong. But we've also seen some really great earned media opportunities. And earned media could look different, right? The cast could come together, they can interview separately with different members of the media. But I really want to talk about why it's so important for a cast like this to participate in a media tour, which is just another example of earned media. Media tours are incredible tools for promoting films and other things, right? Media tours, in this case, have allowed the cast to control the narrative around the film, helping to shape the story before it even hit the theaters. And these interviews, I mean, they are really delivering this deep sense of authenticity, and they are providing the audience with unforgettable moments that people can remember before they even purchase their ticket. Starting with debating big life questions on Agree to Disagree. This allowed Ariana and Cynthia to showcase their genuine connection beyond the set. The second unforgettable moment, which you all have seen, is them getting emotional about their life changing experience filming Wicked. Another benefit of a media tour, they've been able to dissect their favorite moments in front of the camera and behind the scenes. And I think my favorite part of this tour is them taking wild risk with the media, like their Vanity Fair segment. Vanity Fair, they do this really fun lie detector segment, and both Cynthia and Ariana interviewed one another and asked some questions that are often posed by people on the internet. You know, there are some controversial things that could be asked and were asked during that interview, but they still did it anyway. It just showed their willingness to be vulnerable. And I think that vulnerability and that type of storytelling really humanizes the production and the film, and it makes us see the world that they've been a part of the last few years. It builds momentum, it builds interest, and there's this connection that's created. Of course, among the cast, but then as an audience member, you want to feel that connection. And that builds a buzz that money doesn't always buy. And that buzz is something that can work for your business. Your media tour can position you as the voice for your industry. Paid marketing, it definitely tells the visual story, but a media tour invites people in, especially into the heart of the story. So don't just try to sell, try to connect. And if Wicked and the entire cast can do it, you can do it too. I'm Jordan. I help passionate business owners build their brands and get noticed. Be sure to follow for more tips on media tours and creating your own narrative.